This is James Helder for IFL TV in association with Matt King's Gym Marbella. I'm in Monte Carlo today, it's big fight week. With me I've got Martin Murray, head of his world title challenge against Gennady Golovkin. How are we doing, Martin?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks mate. To you?
Good, yeah. See you just park your motor, not doing too bad?
Yeah, not doing too bad mate. Yeah, be driving one of these if all goes well on Saturday.
If you beat Golovkin, would you treat yourself as
No, mate, no, it's not me that. It's not me, not at all. Beautiful car, but it's not me.
I can see you cruising around St Helens in that bad boy.
Yeah. No, if you had an house match the car, then maybe.
That's right. How was camp in South Africa? Second time you've been out there with Rodney Birdman and Golden Gloves.
Yeah.
Do you think this helped you?
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, I've had a brilliant camp over in South Africa. First couple of weeks was hard adjusting to the altitude, but as time went on and the weeks progressed, we got used to it. And yeah, I had a great camp. The weather, the altitude. The chefs working round the clock. I've never ate as good, never been so healthy at the weight and made the weight so comfortably. So yeah, it was a worthwhile trip, and you know, it was hard being away from my family, but you know, definitely the right thing to do, and you know, I'd do it again if you had to. I
mean, Gennady Golovkin's got the reputation of being a boogeyman. No one wants to fight him. How long did it take you to say yes when you was offered this fight?
Straight away. This was part of the deal when I signed with Golden Gloves. It was always aiming towards this, and you know, I want to fight the best people out there in the division. I do. I've always wanted the big domestic fights. Not saying they're the best in the division, but I've always wanted to be involved in big fights. I wanted the big domestics. They didn't work out. You know, I want the best in the world, and Golovkin's the best in the world. So you know, if I am going to become world champion, why not beat the man who everybody's raving about?
Golovkin's team, Abel Sanchez, he seems to think if you come in and try to make it a street fight early on, that you might play into Golovkin's hands. What are your thoughts on it, and what tactics do you think will suit you best for this?
We've got that many different game plans, you know, and everybody has a game plan till they get it. So we've got that many different plans to work out on. You know what I mean? I've accepted that there's going to be a lot of pain involved in this. Do you know what I mean? I'm expecting I'm going to get hit the hardest I've ever been hit. So if I go in there and he hits less than that, then it's a bonus, isn't it? Yeah. You know what I mean? Or I could go in there and think, God, and you know, I thought he hit hard, but you know, I didn't know he hit that hard. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to change things as I go in there. So I'll just wait and see, play it out. I'm very good at judging people. I'm working fights in my favour. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to it now. Looking forward to seeing the type of performance I put in. I know I'll raise my game and rise to these occasions, and yeah, I'm looking forward to putting in a career-defining performance, because that's what's gonna be needed to beat Golovkin, and you know, I really do feel that I can win. 7
years as a professional, this will be your third world title shot. You've been in the mix with some great fights, notably Sturm. You pushed Sturm all the way. A lot of people thought you'd done enough to nick that. The Martinez fight with the second knockdown not being counted, and everyone again believes, even the press, general consensus is that you won that fight. So do you think this is destiny that you beat Golovkin in Monte Carlo?
Yeah, I definitely do. Well, that's the way I'm thinking anyway. You know, I think everything happens for a reason. The Sturm fight in Germany was never going to get it. Same with Argentina. But to be honest, I'm glad I never, because like Andrew said earlier, if he had, I won't be here now. It's as simple as that. They'd have lynched us, mate. So you know, everything happens for a reason, and you know, I think them two attempts where they come up short, I think it's all come down to this, to Saturday. I mean, to me, winning the world title against a man no one's given me a chance against, and you know, for me to cause a massive upset. So yeah, I do believe that it's all come down to this, and like I said, I can't wait.
Golovkin, normally at these press conference things, they announce his next opponent while this one's going on. I always find that quite strange, but they haven't done it this time. Do you think that shows the respect that maybe his team are giving you? Yeah,
definitely. I know that they trained extremely hard for this. This is his biggest test. I know he's in good condition, and you know, to be honest, I know that they're nervous too. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of pressure on him to perform. You know, they've built him up into being this big knockout machine, which he has been doing. But I've said it before, I think a lot of people's been beat before he's got in. So I do think that they are slightly nervous, because he's got to perform, and they know he's up against his toughest fight in me. I think that they know that how hard and how serious I've trained for this, and how much I'm taking it. So how serious I'm taking it. So yeah, I think they're nervous too. But to be honest with you, that happened to me before my last fight. You know, they said there was a major announcement before I'd even fought, which was obviously this fight, promoting this fight, and I didn't like that. So you know, I don't think it's a good thing to do that anyway. So I'm glad that wasn't mentioned.
Listen, Golovkin's used to fighting in front of massive crowds in America, wherever he's fought, with people cheering for him. 1,000 people this venue holds. I'm told 700 of them are going to be the Barmy Army. Yeah. So it could be quite different for Golovkin this time around in terms of support.
It could. I mean, obviously, he's going to be in a different type of situation, but I myself thrive on them type of situations. So there's no saying that he doesn't. You know, it is good, to be honest with you, being in a world title fight. It does give me a little bit of confidence knowing that I've got this much support. I know they're not in the ring with me, but you know, if any of the rounds close, hopefully, you know, my supporters, which are unbelievable, being as loud as they are, you know, they can sway it. So it is good knowing that I'm not up against the crowd like I have been in my 2 previous world title fights, as well as the fellow I'm fighting.
How grateful are you in this current climate where many people haven't got a lot of money, that your fans choose to spend their money, not even just to go and watch your fight, but to get planes, to get hotels? Yeah. You know yourself, it's not cheap.
Honest to God, mate, it's unbelievable. The support I've got. Honestly, I've obviously been in South Africa the past 5 weeks. Member of the team, Lee Atherton, come over. I seen him on Monday. He gave me cards from people at home, a book that everybody signed. Honestly, brought a tea to me. The support I've got is absolutely unbelievable, and you know, I want to do everybody proud on Saturday. You know, I'm saying that there's a lot of pressure on Golovkin and his team, and there is, but there's also pressure on myself. You know, I want to win for myself, for my family, but also I want everybody who's, like you said, spent all that hard-earned money to come over there. I want their trip to be worthwhile, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of pressure on me, and yeah, I just hope that I can make everybody who comes out and supports me make the trip worthwhile for them.
Massive opportunity. Don't freeze, Martin. Go out there and fight your fight. Thank you for talking to us on TV.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.
We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Pleasure as always. Thank you, mate. Cheers.